Hello everyone, welcome to our monthly market outlook and stock pick for the month of July. I would say that our Thailand stock markets for this month not much improved from last month in June, with the same old factors surroundings. The two key factors from external front would still be Greece debt drama and the U.S. interest rate lift-off. Um, for the Greece debt drama, I think everyone will eye on the referendum on this July the 5th, and hope remain alive if the majority of Greeks still want Greece to stay in the Eurozone, a move that could bring a new round of debt negotiations after the referendums. However, a lot of change may follow as a consequence of austerity measures, which could make any further debt talks more difficult. As a result, the risk of Brexit also remains, as you can see from the chart below that compare between the CDS curve for Greece and others in peak group. You can see that the CDS curve turn inverted, while other peers seem in normal curve. So that maybe reflect that the fear in the short term was high. So about the Brexit, we think the impact to Thai stock markets would be indirect impact from the sentiments in the market sentiments. In short term, that would be negative for the risk assets. So the global financial market may be facing with a highly volatile on the fear of the contagion effect if Greece have to exit for this time. And that would lead to the weakening of the euros. But in longer term, we think it would be positive as the recovery of the Eurozone's economy would regain momentum after the Greek overhang is clear. So short term may be negative to the stock markets, but in longer term, we think it would be positive. The same as the U.S. interest rate lift off, we talk quite a lot about that. The latest batch of the upbeat economic data, which reflect a recovery of the U.S. economy, is gaining traction. Still bring a September rate hike into place. As you can see from the Bloomberg consensus, a majority of the economists, almost 80%, still rate that the interest rate, the Fed rates, will be lift in September, and that's bring the trend of US dollar to be stronger. So that would be the two significant factors from external funds. However, we would like you to wait more on our internal funds for this month, especially in the second quarter's bank earning seasons to come, as the bank would be the first sector to report their earning in the mid of July. But unfortunately, our forecasts show that the bank sector's earnings will be dragged down mainly by the elevated level of loan loss provisions as a result of surging NPLs, slowing loan growth, the effects of the interest rate cut, which would cut into interest rate income, also the likely drop in fee income due to the long holiday effect in April and the persistently sluggish economic conditions. That would be quite negative for the start or kick-off of the earnings seasons. And there still have two others of same factors, like the progress in the government's mega infrastructure project to be monitored, and also the domestic political atmosphere. The temperature may be heat up during the process of the drafting in new constitutions and the upcoming holding of a public referendum. That would be the two old negative, two old uncertainties remains in Thai stock market that have to keep a close look on them. And also in terms of stock market valuation, our Thai stock market seem not cheap in terms of PE. As you can see from the chart in the left hand side, show the PE, forward PE for regional markets. Thai stock markets traded at around 15.3 times, which a little bit higher than the regional average at 14.9 times. And in the right hand side chart show the PE band of Thai stock market in the last 2 or 3 years. We trade in the bands range of 13 to 15 times, almost all the time for the last couple years. For now, we are trading at the upper bound of 13 to 15 times. So if there are no more new catalysts, the markets may slide down or going nowhere from here. And as we explained, we previously explained in the picture of this July, it seems that there have no strong positive factors, at least not strong enough to trigger a bull rally for July at the moment. So in the month of July, we expect the set index to be a month of choppy sideways actions with a downside bias, as we can see the same picture in June. So the key support level lies at 1460 to 1480, the same level as we show in June. And also the upside would be limited at 1520 to 1540 points against the same level as we gave for the resistance level in June. So for investment strategies, we think the 1500 point level should serve as a cut loss point for short-term investment. If the set index can sustain above these key barriers, we advise investors to play a weaker baht story with focus on the beneficiaries of a currency weakness in the tourism and export sectors. But for medium to long-term investment, key support level of 1460 to 1480 points should be taken as a buy-in point, with the government mega investment story to be a key investment theme to pay. Here are our topics for the month of July, which will be added to our model portfolios. We picked three stocks. The first one is the Bangchak Petroleum or BCP. The second one is Demco Public Company Limited, and the last one is the Ichitan Group. So we'll pass this to the detail for each stock.
The first pick would be the Bangchak Petroleum. We suggest to bet on the second quarter result. On one thing is in the quarters, in the gross refinery margin will decline a little bit. This is due to the declining demand in the Middle East, and coupled with the return of the supply following the resumption of the refinery operation after the maintenance shutdowns. And also this now is make the refinery margin drop to the $8.1 per barrel from the $8.5 per barrel in the first quarters. But on the second one, on the other hand, we see the oil price is move higher. The higher oil price is happened after the drawdowns in the U.S. crude inventory, and now is making the Dubai crude oil price in the final month of the second quarter rose by the $7.5 per barrel to an average of the $61 per barrel. All of these will will cause the second quarter result to have a stock gain to boost the second quarter earnings. That's why we pick on this one on the bet of the second quarter result with the target price of 39 baht a share. The second one is the DEMCO. The DEMCO public companies. We see the wind energy overhang faded away. And recently, the KPN just bought out all the stake in the REC. The REC is the former major shareholder of the wind energies, and they are in the court case, which make it very difficult to make an IPO funding. But after the KPN just acquisition over the REC, this overhang is already removed, and now we can expect the wind energy to do the IPO quite smoothly. And then after they have some fund to flow into their operation, we expect some of the job like the wind turbine project. Will have the construction project coming to the DEMCO in the other ways. And also we see a more stream of the expansion into Laos, because previously DEMCO is already won the concession for the tap water supplies in Laos, and now in Laos is just open for the bidding for the large scale of the underground power transmission system and the high voltage power station projects. And all of these projects will go through, and I think maybe the bidding result will be a good event for us to bet on from the DEMCO. And the result is expected to be announced in the first quarter of 2016. Lastly, we are looking for the new bidding for the renewable energy licenses, open from the June 26 to July 10, and this is just the area that DEMCO is quite expertise, and they will compete for the bidding for sure. And all of this is all of the negative point from the wind energy overhang has been removed, and also they have some event driven such as the expansion in the Laos and the new bidding in the renewable energy license will come underway. So maybe it's good time for to add on the DEMCO in your portfolio with the target price 16.10 baht a share. The last one is the Ichitan. It's a good play on the second quarter result. In the second quarter result, we expect it to register a growth both a year-on-year and the Q-on-Qs. This is mainly due to the sales growth driven by the marketing campaigns and the effects of the economies of scale on the cost following the new capacity addition. And also in terms of the regional expansion, they already set the target in Indonesia sales about 1 billion baht, and they expect to get break even and the turn profit in the third and the fourth year. So the development of the Indonesia investment is quite good. The thirdly is a new product, the Baile. Baile product is the new product they just remarketed in Thailand in March 2015, and also they put into the market along with the new package. In the new package, they launched a new smaller size at the cheaper price of the 10 baht a share, and also they introduce a new flavor in addition to the two existing flavor of the orange and grape. And all the market is quite good the product has been well perceived by the market. And lastly, we see all of the all of the thing we have seen is just to have a sales growth. So we expect the earnings for the 2015 to go up by 18.5% due to the increasing sales. And also when you have a increasing sale, you have production increase. And lastly, you have the cost reduced due to you use a lot of the new capacity that will result in the economy of scale. So at the end, we see the growth is underway for the Ichitan. We have a buy on this one with a target price 24.3 baht a share. That would be all for our monthly call for this month. We will thank you for your attention and see you next month.